Okay, here's my latest one. It's just a little key ring. Got a little silicon mold off Wish or one of those cheap places that you can buy online. Made those up with some resin. It's not a good job. It was my first mucking around with resin, so. But then this is the original one from the Boba Fett ship, and it got me to thinking that with my 6-inch ones, because I want to do a Razor Crest inside with the carbonised ones hanging. So I went and bought some earphones a couple of weeks ago, and I thought of that, and I thought this would be perfect if it was hanging away like that in the back of the Razor Crest that I want to try to build. And then I thought that'd be good if I could make these, but all different characters. And here comes the birds again. Anyway, you can hear them in the background there calling me. So anyway, then I decided I wanted to make a Bosk one to begin with. So I got my Bosk, and I got some Sculpey. Got some Sculpey, upside down, Miss Jane. Turn it around. Anyway, I've got some Sculpey, and I made these molds. Now, to make these molds, first thing you got to do is you need your clay. Put some cling wrap on, just some cling wrap, the plastic paper stuff that you clean. Push your person that you want to mold into the clay, and then the cling wrap will help it come out better. Now these are some others that I've already done. I've done Greedo. I've done, what's his name, the guy out of the Mandalorian. This one actually goes with Greedo's chest because I didn't like the way these chests came out. So I'm going to cut his head off around. Going to cut his head off around here, and then put that chest in with his lower body. But I thought it would look all right, and it's come up pretty good. So I started my first one. I got me and I haven't got that one. I got the mold for my Bosk, and then I got me casing. Now this part here was going to be a bit of a problem, so I decided I needed something to make it a flat surface. So I just got an old Chinese container like that, but it wasn't going to fit and it didn't look good to me, so I cut out the center of it and I glued the center of that onto the old packaging that which usually gets thrown away. Now this is what I've come up with. Oops, sorry, just flicked the camera around trying to. So this is what I've come up with, and like if you check out the great detail as well, and all I've done is just glued those in. It's all done with hot glue as well, melting hot glue onto it. You can see the details in his arms, but you've got to remember he's in carbonite. So right now, and that was just took me about 4 hours to make this and muck around with the glue and reposition it, pull it off, do it. The legs weren't matching up, so I redone it again. But now I'm happy with this one, so it looks pretty good. It's got his face. There's a few air bubbles and stuff like that come through. Now when you're using hot glue, always wet your hands so you can smooth it out. Burnt my fingers about 3 times putting my fingers in the glue, so if you're working with a hot gun and glue, be very careful, not like an idiot like myself. But anyway, that's what I was aiming for, and this is what I've come up with my action figure Bosk, my 6-inch figure Bosk. Now I'm quite happy with it, and I think it looks really good. I hope this inspires you guys not to throw away your rubbish. Things like this can come in handy, especially when you fit your man on like that and you move his arms around, and you can match him up to being like this. Now I've got both his arms up like he's trying to push away. So anyway, these are all the things that I've used. Cling wrap, Sculpey. I've baked those too, so they're no longer a thing. I bake them, put them in the oven for, I don't know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes on 130. I don't know what it is in America or around the world. I just go off 130 on my oven. And this is old Sculpey. This is Sculpey that basically I couldn't do much with, and I looking at throwing it away, so I ended up using it just for these molds. This newer Sculpey was stuff that I bought from the craft store yesterday. This stuff, although you can get cheaper ones as well, which is really good. But these are the little projects that I'm working on now. I've got another 4 or 5. There's another couple down there. Now this one here was just of a woman, little statue that I had, but the thing was an air bubble got into the Sculpey, so I'm going to have to redo this one and really push. So when you put your hot glue on here, you wet your finger and you really push it right into the areas and let it overflow. It doesn't matter, you're going to glue it onto something else anyway, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Now getting them off is bloody hard, because I ended up having to peel them really good, but lucky I've got longer fingernails and I use my fingernails. If you use a tool, you'll end up ripping the glue and making it not look really pretty deadly or good. But anyway, so these are the things that I've used in my making a Boss carbonised for my Razor Crest that I'm going to start making, or even just the back of the Razor Crest, so it looks like he's walking out of it with a couple of carbonised people in there. I've done what's her name from Rogue One, the guy, not the Marshal, but anyway, one of the guys from the other Mandalorian. Then I've done Greedo. Greedo turned out well, but like again, got an air bubble in there which really stuffs them up. But what I was going to do there was just put a little bead in there and then maybe glue it into it with a bead and then just paint it and see what it comes up looking like. Anyway, hope you all like it and subscribe.